2025 is shaping up to be a wild ride for the global economy, and one name is at the center of this storm: Donald Trump. His return to the spotlight has sparked debates, controversies, and economic ripples that the world can't ignore. Today, we're unpacking the 7 biggest economic shocks of 2025 and how the Trump Effect 2.0 is rewriting the rules. Get ready, it's going to get data-heavy but super fascinating.
On this busy Friday morning, we're back with some breaking economic data. The final jobs report of the Biden administration just came out. The U.S. economy added 256,000 jobs in December. That was more than expected. The unemployment rate came in at around 4.1%.
We know the cost of living in New York City has skyrocketed. Pay hikes are not keeping up with inflation.
International Monetary Fund's data reveals that U.S. dollar's dominance as the world's primary reserve currency is slowly eroding. While it remains the most widely held reserve currency, the share has been declining for the past 2 decades.
The housing crisis has long been an issue in Los Angeles thanks to expensive rent and a limited supply of homes. In fact, the median monthly rental price in Los Angeles is just over $2,800, 41% higher than the national median, according to real estate marketplace site Zillow.
Inflation is causing stress. Bad news about prices in the grocery store.
Historically high inflation.
Number 1. Trade Wars 2.0, $300 billion under fire. Remember the 2018 trade wars? Well, they're back with revenge. The Trump administration's renewed focus on America First has reignited tariffs on Chinese imports. And the numbers are fascinating. A staggering 25% tariff on $300 billion worth of goods. Although China seems to retaliate, a 20% tariff on U.S. agricultural products. This has caused soybean prices to drop by 15% and is expected to cost American farmers $12 billion in lost revenue this year. Number 2, Wall Street's $1.5 trillion gone. Trump's promises of deregulation and massive tax cuts have led to a 20% surge in tech stocks. But wait, there is more to this. Rising tensions with Europe over trade policies have wiped out $1.5 trillion in market value from the manufacturing and automobile sectors. Experts are calling it a bipolar market where the winners and losers are more divided than ever. Number 3. The cost of living rises to 7.2%. Here's a shocker: inflation is back. After years of stability, inflation hit 7.2% in early 2025. Why? Blame it on new tariffs, labor shortages, and soaring energy costs. Gas prices alone have jumped 30% due to restricted oil imports. For the average American family, this means spending an extra $5,000 annually on essentials. Number 4, 4% global dollar in decline. For decades, the US dollar has been king, but now its throne is shaky. Following Trump's America First policies, BRICS nations, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have intensified efforts to trade in local currencies. In 2025 alone, global dollar reserves dropped by 4%, the most pricey decline in 30 years. What's filling the gap? The Chinese yuan, which now accounts for 15% of global trade settlements. Number 5, the unemployment divide, 2 million jobs lost. Unemployment is a mixed bag. While sectors like tech and defense are booming, traditional industries are struggling. Over 2 million manufacturing jobs will be lost in the first quarter of 2025 due to automation and offshoring. But here's the paradox. The unemployment rate remains low at 3.9% because of a rise in gig economy jobs. These roles pay 40% less than traditional jobs. Number 6, housing market crisis. Mortgage rates hit 8%. If you thought the housing market couldn't get crazier, think again. Mortgage rates have increased to 8%, the highest since 2000. Why? The Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes to combat inflation. Home sales are down 25%, and first-time buyers are being priced out. Rental demand? Up by 15%, leading to a rental crisis in major cities like New York and Los Angeles. Number 7, defense spending increased, $1.2 trillion budget. Finally, let's talk defense. With rising geopolitical tensions, Trump's administration has approved a record-breaking $1.2 trillion defense budget, a 25% increase from 2024. The winners? Defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon, whose stock prices have soared by 35%. But critics argue that this spending spree is ballooning the national debt, now at a jaw-dropping $35 trillion. Conclusion? So, there you have it, 7 economic shocks for 2025, brought to you by the Trump Effect 2.0. What do you think? Are we heading towards a boom or bust? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.